We have 3 questions on deep sleep, Swamiji.
It's going to put you to sleep.
The first one is from 19-year-old Rishi Singh, who asks, if Brahman is already fulfilled, then what is the need of expressing itself as Ishvara, Jiva, and Jagat? How can we confidently say that we are aware in deep sleep? The mind can also simply create a fake memory of being in a deep sleep, just to fill the void of that time when you were actually in deep sleep, but were not aware of it. Similar to a comatose person who recovers and believes that he was asleep only for a day. Then we have Nick Gallagher, who asks,
Let's take them one by one.
Okay.
These are subtle questions. Actually, Rishi has asked a 2-part question. One is, what's the point of the absolute reality, Brahman, if that's the only reality? Why is it expressing itself as this triangle of Jiva, Jagat Ishvara? The world, us, and God. The world exists and I exist. This much is clear to everybody. That there is a God, for that you need religion. Basically, there is a cause of this world. So these 3 things, Ishvara, Jiva, Jagat. And according to Advaita Vedanta, all 3 are actually, there is only one underlying reality, which is Brahman. Why? Why would Brahman do this? If Brahman is self-fulfilled, there's nothing that Brahman wants. Why would Brahman do it? I think I've answered this question many, many times. But still, the question has to be asked and answered, because this is a deep question which will come. Anybody who studies Vedanta for a while will come to this question. So if I'm already Brahman, if Brahman is the only reality, if I'm already Brahman, then why all this? If Brahman is the only reality, why is all this appearing? Same question. If there's only one reality, why is the many appearing? You can't deny the many is appearing to you. You can call it Maya, appearance, but then even then you can ask, why is it appearing at all? So this question will come. What are the answers? Many answers have been given across the world's religions. In Vedanta also you'll get many answers. One answer is, Brahman appears as all of this for our benefit. We are the beneficiaries. We are on this journey of spiritual unfoldment and development. For that we need a world in which we can work out our spiritual development. We need a school basically to grow. To grow morally, spiritually, lifetime after lifetime we are growing. So this is one answer, but it's a very kindergarten answer. Because you'll say, you're already assuming that we exist as individual beings. We're assuming that we are on this journey. And then God is just helping us by giving us, making a school for us. So the second answer, a deeper answer is, no, you're right. God is fulfilled. There is no need for God to do anything like Brahman is fulfilled, let's say. Because the moment you say God, what happens is, the 3 have already come. God, world, and us. Then only God makes sense. Do you see? You can't have only God by himself, herself, or itself. What is it a God of then? Ishvara literally means the ruler, literally means the God of all things. But if there are no all things at all, what is it a God of then? What is it an Ishvara of? Ishvara means the controller. What does it control if there is nothing to control? So, moment you say Ishvara, Bhagavan, Saguna Brahman, already you are assuming world and jivas. But at all, why Ishvara, world and jivas, these 3, he is asking, why at all of that? The answer is, you're right. Brahman doesn't need anything. It is Leela, it's a divine play. It's the play of Brahman. How does that help? In play, you don't ask. You don't ask, why are you kicking the ball? The answer is play. Oh, but why are you playing? I like it. Oh, but why do you like it? There's no answer to that. I like it, that's all. It's play. So play subverts the causality question. Why? You need a rational answer for that. It's like asking somebody, you see somebody dancing and you ask, where are you going? I'm not going anywhere. I'm dancing. So the dancer is not going somewhere. It's a wrong question to ask. There also one might have an objection. Because this is a poetic way of speaking. Play is a very human thing. Play is a human thing. Children play. Human beings play. Animals also play. The higher animals also play. But why would then absolute reality be play? What do you mean play of Brahman? Why would Brahman play at all? It's poetic, it's sweet to think about it that way, but why? So there, if you want a more rational answer, one answer is Maya. What is the answer of Maya? The one did not become the many. It remains the one. It only appears as the many. Why did you do all those things in your dream? The answer will be, I did not. Whatever happened in the dream, is the very definition of a dream is that it did not happen. It just looked like that. This is the Vedantic theory of Vivartha. Vivartha means apparent transformation. It looks like the cause became the effect, but it did not. It looks like the rope has become a snake. It has not. It looks like Brahman has become Ishvara, Jiva, Jagat. It has not. Brahman remains as Brahman. You see the answer here? In reality, it has not. It appears to be. This is called Vivartha, apparent transformation. This also is problematic. You can push this question even further. You might say, why does it appear so? I understand. It has not become. Brahman is only one. This triangle, Ishvara, Jiva, Jagat, you see how it has taken a modern form. Many years ago, I heard a talk, brilliant talk by a great physicist who got the Nobel Prize just 2 years back, Roger Penrose? Yes. Roger Penrose. In Calcutta. He was visiting Calcutta, and the British Council had got him for a lecture tour in Calcutta. And the senior monk took me, I was a novice, and some other, those who might be interested in this stuff, they took me to listen to his talk. So he was giving a talk, and he's very old-fashioned that way. No PowerPoint and things like that. He was using OHP. Most people won't know. The older people will know what's an OHP. Overhead, the transparencies, overhead projector. And so he was drawing sketches on that and was being projected there. He drew a triangle. And the triangle was human being, mind, mathematics, universe. Universe, human being, mathematics. In place of God, is put mathematics. Mathematics is supposed to be the mind of God. If you understand mathematics, you understand the mind of God. And human being, us, and the universe. Jiva, Jagat Ishvara, same thing. And he says, the deepest question in science today, if you are at the cutting edge of science, is what is called the unreasonable effectiveness of mathematics. How is it that we are able to understand the universe? How is it mathematics, which is an activity of the human mind, can predict something in the cosmos? What is the link? I am thinking something, and the cosmos is behaving like that. Galaxies are spinning that way, quarks are behaving that way. I am thinking something and predicting, and I am discovering fundamental particles. By mathematics. Mathematics predicted it. And then you make CERN and all of that, and you discover the Higgs boson. How? How is it something completely unseen, utterly inhuman in the scale of existence? So tiny that we cannot even conceive of it. Our mathematics, mind working through mathematics, captures something which nature reproduces. How? Why? And he stopped there, of course. Vedanta will give the answer that because these three are not separate, there is an underlying reality which is appearing as these three, as the human mind, you, as the world that you experience, and as God or the mind of God. All three are underlying. There is one reality, Brahman, existence, consciousness, place. Last answer is the answer which I like. It's a cute answer. But in English, one might say being precious. It says, the answer is this: what else can poor Brahman do? You're asking, why does Brahman appear as the Jiva, Jagat, Ishvara? Now there are only two options. Either Brahman need not appear, or it does appear. If Brahman does not appear, you will say, what a useless Brahman, doesn't do anything at all. Brahman is existence itself. Can it not appear as existing things? Can't it at least be a table and a chair and a... Yes, it can. So if Brahman appears as existing things, Brahman is pure consciousness. Can Brahman not appear as conscious experiences of pleasure and pain and understanding and memory and desire and perception? Yes, Brahman obliges. Okay, I will appear. Brahman is Ananda itself. Can it not be experienced as, Sukha Dukkha, pleasure and pain in this world? Brahman says, all right, knock yourself out. Brahman appears as the world. Then we complain, why did Brahman appear as the world? We grumble. What is the need? We are in so much trouble. Brahman created this world. Somerset Maugham, the English author, novelist, he writes with his dry humor, he says, one feels Brahman could have left well enough alone. Need not have done all this. But there are only two options, 1 or 0, yes or no. Brahman is giving both. Look at our own lives. Here there is something. In our dreams also there is something. In deep sleep, nothing. Both are manifestations, either as unmanifest or as manifest. You remain the same. If you want nothing, good, deep sleep is there. You want something, waking is there. Neither is good, then you are there, Brahman. All right, then the next question was deep sleep. We have answered that deep sleep question. It is not a false memory. It is the latent state, the unmanifest state. That's what is deep sleep.